Morning, guys. It is Tuesday. We're back at the desk. We're gonna start on a pretty busy day. So, a couple of appointments scheduled. We have one at 11, one at 2. First on the list, we need to get the flag put up. Doesn't look like that's been put up yet. I need to get going around the lot because we need to move some stuff around. We gotta clean up today. Shipments are gonna start coming later this week. I forget exactly how many was on the shipment. It wasn't a really big shipment this week, but I believe we're getting about 15 cars or so. But I need to move stuff around. We need to get used cars over onto the front line where they belong in the used car area, and we need to get a couple of new cars that are on the front line off of it and in their correct places, and move some of the trucks and stuff we have over there around. So that's the plan for today. Hopefully I can get out, do a little bit of a time lapse. Honestly, I think there's a way to do a time lapse that tracks me as I move around the lot. So I can just put the camera in one place and it'll follow me. But I'm gonna check on that. We're gonna see what we can get done. We're gonna get started now. I need to do some quick follow-up. Then we're gonna get that flag going and start getting some stock numbers around the lot. Stick around. What's going on, guys? So we're out for a lot walk and an update. So, couple of good things, couple of bad things. So good things, we got some more inventory in. It did arrive today, and this is some of it here. So a couple more F-150s, some Escapes, some Bronco Sports have already arrived, and a couple of full-size Broncos. But I do believe those are both special ordered. Could be wrong. I did make it over to the storage lot and get our Lariat Lightning up from the storage lot back to the lot. So if anybody wants to come look at that, it is back over here. Did not get many vehicles moved around on the lot because the delivery came in early and we're pretty clogged up. Can't really move anything anywhere. So that kind of sucks. But it wasn't a complete waste today. I wasn't going to let it be that way. So I worked on doing some filming. I filmed with the Raptor R as well as our regular 37 package Raptor that I have over here. Let's flip the camera on, check it out real quick. So Raptor R, of course, big boy V8, supercharged, super cool unit. And our 802A 37 package Raptor in carbonized gray. Also really awesome unit if you don't need the V8, as most of us do not. But shot a little bit of content on that. That'll be short form content that I'll get put together today to go on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all of the above. Update on the 2 appointments I had today though. So I had one appointment this morning on the customer that we got pre-approved on a Ranger. Unfortunately, his wife didn't like the Ranger. So that kind of killed that. He was also interested in a Maverick that his wife also didn't like. They really want a full-size truck. Unfortunately, we can't really get them approved on an F-150. With their credit situation and 0 down. Let's put this on the tripod real quick. So that was that. We left it as we may be able to get them an Explorer. We have one that's coming out of Courtesy Transport, which is our loaner program that might be available here soon that we might be able to get him approved on. So let him go with talking to his wife about the numbers on that and seeing if they might be interested. Then we had my 2 o'clock appointment on the Bronco. That was the full-size one that you might still be able to see behind me. Not directly here on my left. It's actually over further back. We're just over by it. It was next to the Raptor. So on that one, we went on the test drive. She really liked the full-size Bronco versus the Bronco Sport we drove yesterday. However, it's most likely out of her budget. So waiting for an answer because she's not the only person financing it. Her husband is going to be involved as well. So we'll see what they decide, and maybe we'll start putting together a deal on that tomorrow. But that's the update for now. I'm about to jump off the clock. I'm going to have some lunch. I'm eating some leftover pizza today from, what is that place called? Uncle's Deli, I believe. It's over in Waihoa, pretty close to where I live at. And that is some leftovers from the other night that we had. So we got a little meat lovers and a little bit of their, I forget what that pie was called. A butch? I think it was called a butch. Their white pizza. So I'm going to eat some of that. I'm going to get hydrated because I've been sweating and dripping all day today while I was shooting content and doing all of that. It is unbelievably hot out here today. But I'm going to go ahead and hit that lunch. I'm going to keep going with some follow-up. I have about 80 leads that I want to comb through and kind of get rid of what's not going anywhere. And we'll see you guys back at the desk. All right, guys, we're back in the Mach-E and at a whole new angle. I have you mounted up on a new toy. Excuse the mess if you can't see it. Containers and trash that need to go home. 4.5-inch suction cup camera mount from K&F Concept. That's the new toy, and that is what you're sitting on right now, using the DJI Mic Mini as well. But now we are rear facing. So hopefully the camera quality is quite a bit better. Never used this setup before. I'm really interested to see what the framing looks like. I can't see a preview because I wasn't about to go and hop out of the car and look through the window. You are mounted to my passenger front window, and that is where you're sitting right now. Curious to see what that view looks like if I were to use that to film in other vehicles, because I do have some ideas for more of that short form content like we've been talking about. Recap on the day where we left it off. I was about to eat lunch. I had just talked about the couple of appointments that didn't end up panning out today. Like I said, one of them we are still in the running. We just need approval from her ex-husband on what we're going to do on that. After that, I worked with a customer, Adam, who is interested in special ordering a hybrid Maverick Lariat in particular. So he should be coming by tomorrow so we can ink up a deal on that and get his order placed. So we are still making some forward progress. Unfortunately, we're not exactly ticking boxes on the board and lining up deals for this month. I've talked about it in previous videos, what my goal is every month, or I've talked about whether I hit my goal or didn't. So full disclosure, the goal this month, same as what it was last month, is to sell 15 cars. 15 cars in the month. That's less than a car a day because I work approximately 23 to 24 days a month. And that is a little above national average. National average, I believe, is about 10 cars. Still, I would have to double check on that. But my goal for this month, same as it was last month, is 15 cars. Now, last month, I ended the month at 10 cars. So first bonus level, 10 cars. That's what we ticked in for the month. Hoping to do 15 this month. Throwing a shocker real quick in. Our finance manager, JJ, who's pulling up out of here as well and is up by me. But that's the goal for this month. Currently, what I have on the board is half a car. So we have 14 and a half to go. And we're getting close to a weekend. So we're definitely behind the 8 ball. Got to get going on that. But this is where I'm going to wrap it up for the night. I just wanted to check out this angle. I did shoot some content today for another reel or YouTube short that'll get posted tonight. I'm pretty much all edited on it. Just need to get it posted up when I get home. And that is going to be on the Raptor 37 package versus a Raptor R and some of the differences there. So keep an eye out for that. I'll put it at the end of this video as well, like I have in the past. Like I keep saying, I apologize. The aspect ratio is incorrect. I understand when I put it at the end of these videos, but I like to toss it up in there just so you guys can check it out. Maybe I'll stop doing that. You guys comment down below. Let me know if you'd rather just go to where I post that short form content, where it's in the right aspect ratio. But that's a wrap for today. Tuesday is behind us. We're going to get home, get Paisley picked up, spend a little time with her before we got to get her off to bed. I got more editing to do for the long form content to post to YouTube. Got to get on Canva, make some of those new post flyers like I do every day. Whew, the editing is crazy, and we're just going to keep doing more. I'm not giving up. We're going to keep adding more content, more shorts, more day in the life, vlogs, all of it. We're going to do more stuff, and I have a really cool idea coming for a 2025 Bronco video. So I had my wheels turning today on some content we're going to do coming up. Just got to get clearance from Boss Man, and we should be good to go. But appreciate you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for checking out all these videos. The view count is getting higher and higher, slowly trying to get more content out there, keep everybody entertained on what's going on. The other reason why I do all these videos is to be able to go back one day as I continue in the car business, as I grow this That High Ford Guy page, as I grow the business and my customer base. I want to be able to look back and see where it all started. So who knows, maybe a couple of years from now, when the goal is not 15 cars a month and it's 25 cars a month, because I have so many great referrals from all the people who believe in what we're doing here and believe in the integrity of what I do on a day-to-day basis, we can grow to that and look back at these days grinding, and it'll just be cool to look at. But we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. Aloha. Should you buy the 2025 F-150 Raptor 37 or the 2025 F-150 Raptor R? Both trucks feature unique real beadlock wheels wrapped in 37-inch BFG KO2 tires. Standard Recaro seats keep you locked in whether you're ripping it through the dunes or just battling those busy Starbucks lines. The Raptor R features unique red accenting. The 450 horsepower 3.5-liter EcoBoost motor paired with active valve exhaust powers the 37 package Raptor. 5.2 liters of supercharged Predator Fury power this Raptor R with 720 horsepower. The choice is yours. Are you a 37 guy or a Raptor R guy? Comment down below and schedule an appointment today at Windward Ford with That High Ford Guy.